Hi sewing friends, my name is Elisa and this is my channel, My Superpower. Before I start, I want to tell you that I'm sick. You probably can hear it in my voice. I postponed filming this video for as long as I could, but I've been going from one cold to the next. I think that's normal when you have small children, but now my deadline is coming up, so I had no choice. I hope you still can hear me clearly. I'll try my best. So today's video is going to be my contribution to the So Frugal 25 sewing challenge. This challenge was created by Sam, who's Frugalissima here and on Instagram, and Ruan, the Yorkshire Sew Girl. And it's my actually my favorite sewing challenge of the year. I love making stuff out of the stuff that I already have, whether it's patterns or fabric or notions. The purpose of the challenge is to show that sewing can be accessible. It doesn't have to be very expensive. You should use what you have at hand, what you have at home. The rules for the challenge are quite simple. You have to use a free pattern. You have to use fabric from your stash. You have to make your garment during the month of March, and you have to reveal your garment on Instagram on March 31st. As for the prizes, there will be some digital products so that everyone can enter worldwide, and also some physical products for the UK-based people. If you want to know more about the many prizes and sponsors for this challenge, I suggest that you follow Ruan and Sam on Instagram. I'm sure they will post about the different prizes, about the different sponsors, and you can get all the information there. With sewing challenges, I always take the opportunity to discover new channels, new people to follow, to get more inspiration, to discover new patterns. I hope you do too. Today is the 7th of March, and my fellow vlogger is Ruan, the Yorkshire Sew Girl. Let me see. Yesterday, the two vloggers were Curly Modista and Notes from the Sewing Room. And tomorrow you will see videos from Sequin Girly Creates and the Seaside Sewist. I hope you go check them out, and also the other vloggers that are talking about this challenge all through the month of March. My video will be showcasing 3 German sewing brands. The vast majority of my viewers are from the USA or from the UK, so English speaking. But since I live in Germany, I thought I would broaden your sewing horizons and introduce you to these 3 companies through their free patterns. I think that's always a good way to get to know a brand, to see if you like their style, how they draft, their sewing instructions. So I will be showing you their websites, their free patterns, and then you can go ahead and take a look at their other patterns. I chose these companies and want to recommend them for different categories. So the first German company I want to talk to you about is Kobani, and I chose this company because of their women's patterns. The second one is Pattydoo. In this case, I want to show you their patterns for men. I've talked about this company before. You can watch my So Frugal playlist, and you will see which patterns I shown in the previous years. And the third company is Lypstes, and this company focuses mainly on children's patterns. So these are the 3 categories. This is Kobani. The company is run by Birgit. Here you can see her modeling the different patterns. Birgit is German, but her website is in English, and she also has a YouTube channel. Her videos are both in German and in English. Kobani has a lot of freebies, especially for accessories and home decor, as you can see here. Kobani doesn't have a lot of freebies for garments. One of them is this very glamorous wrap skirt called Diva. In this case, it's actually a tutorial. There's not a pattern per se. Birgit shows you how to use her measurements to create this skirt, and she shows you, if you click here, it takes you to her YouTube video, and she shows you step by step how to create this look.
The front edge of the skirt and the waistband here should align now. I'm making slowly so that I won't hurt myself with the pins, and I'm holding my thumb inside the waistband. As you can see, I make all pleats openings towards the same direction.
Now for another freebie, and that is the wax print summer top. This is a simple top made out of wax print or Ankara fabric or African print fabric, whatever you want to call it. In this case, there is a pattern you can download. When you click here, it takes you to the pattern. You have the instructions on top in German and in English. Kobasiani's patterns are usually much more size inclusive, but this is one of the first ones, so it only goes from extra small to L. And in this case, this top pattern doesn't come in layers, but the most recent ones all come in layers and they are much more size inclusive. There is also a video tutorial on Kobasiani's YouTube channel showing you how to make this top. The next German sewing company I want to share with you is called Pattydoo. Pattydoo's website is available both in English and German, but if you click on the English version and then on patterns, you will see that there's only a handful of patterns here. And that's because not many of Pattydoo's patterns are available with English translation. If you go to the German website, you will find a lot more patterns. If you click here, Schnittmuster, patterns, there are a lot more, as you can see here. So the Sew Frugal challenge is about free patterns, so I'll show you where you can get them. Here, where it says kostenlose Schnittmuster, here you will find lots of freebies. Most of them are for accessories. But you will also find some garments in there, like the skirt for children and adults, or this vest. Here's a panty pattern. Here is a poncho, for example. Here we have a tiered skirt. Let's click on this one. This is for adults, but it also comes in the children's size. Here are the sizes, 32 to 46 for women and 92 to 146 for children. To download this, you have to click here. Go to shopping cart. Go to checkout. And to pay, in this case €0, you have to either register if you don't have an account with Pattydoo yet, or sign in using your account. And that's it. Now that I've shown you how to download a free pattern from the Pattydoo website, I want to show you their men's pattern. That's the main reason why I wanted to showcase this pattern company, because I feel there's a lack of good patterns for men out there, and so I thought maybe this German company would be interesting for you. So you have to go here, patterns, and then Herren, men. And look at their patterns for men. It's quite a selection. And Pattydoo's patterns are quite accessible. They range from €3 to €4. They have patterns for wovens and for knits, from hoodies and shirts and t-shirts, jackets, you name it. And here are the freebies. And usually there are add-ons for the paid patterns, like this pocket or this cuff for a blouse or a shirt. So I hope you enjoyed the men's patterns from Pattydoo. The third German sewing company I want to introduce you to is Lypstes. Lypstes' website is also available in English, but just like with Pattydoo, if you go to the English website, you will find a lot less patterns. So let's stick with the German website, and you can always use Google Translator or any other app to translate what you don't understand. Click here, free books, and then they have everything from tops, skirts and pants, onesies, jackets, dresses, and accessories. Usually what they do when they launch a new pattern, let's click, for example, on this romper. The first sizes, the first 3 or 4 sizes are available for free. Like this one in sizes 50 to 62, sometimes is up to size 68. They have some up to size 92. This is baby size 50 to 62. Depending on the baby, of course, I think this will fit up to 3 or 6 months. Now let me go back to the free books to show you one for adults. Let's try the paperback shorts. Comes in sizes 32 to 52. Scroll down, click here. This is a PDF pattern. Add it to your shopping cart. You can see it was added here. Click here. Next step. And now you have to register or sign in if you already have an account. And when you do that, you get your pattern. That's it. If you're looking for free patterns for children's clothing, Lypstes is the place to go. But once you're here, have a look around. Maybe you'll find something for adults that will catch your eye. These are 3 sewing companies from Germany that I recommend. I hope you give their free patterns a try, and who knows, maybe you'll become a fan. As always, if you have any question, leave them in the comment section. I really love interacting with you. Let me know what you liked, didn't like, if you already knew of these companies, if you already sewn something from them. Just in general, leave me a comment, because not only is it nice for me to talk to you, to get some feedback, it's also important for this algorithm thing, so that the video gets shown and attracts more people. So that's also important. I hope you enjoyed this video for the So Frugal 25 challenge. I haven't shared any plans because I probably won't have time to sew for this challenge in particular. I'm looking across at my sewing table. I still have 2 projects that I need to finish. And I promised I wouldn't start anything before I finish those 2. So I think I'm going to skip sewing something for the challenge this year. But it's okay. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye bye.